Hello everyone, Alex here again. So today I'm going to be talking about guilt. If you've been following me, you'll know that I've been doing a series of vlogs about different emotions, different unpleasant emotions, and talking about why we have them, what the purpose of them is, and how we can either get out of the way and let them do their job, or challenge them a little bit and decide how we're going to respond differently, right? So today I'm going to be talking about guilt. Now, guilt is something that a lot of people I see feel, and some of them have felt guilty for most of their lives, right? It's very unpleasant, but it's often hard to resolve. So it's helpful to understand why we have guilt, because then we can figure out what to do with that, right? How we want to respond. Is that emotion trying to tell me something that's important? So, as I've talked about in my sadness vlog, check that out if you haven't seen it. Some of our emotions are aimed at getting us to stay connected to other people, right? To form a cohesive group. And that's because we're not designed as individuals to be able to survive on our own. We need a group to survive. People need people, okay? So guilt is one of these emotions that is trying to help maintain social bonds. So guilt is basically feeling bad about something that we've done. Now that's different to shame, and I'm going to talk about shame in a different video. Shame is feeling bad about ourselves, like feeling like we are bad. Guilt is feeling bad about something that we've done, okay? Some hurt that we've caused another person. So why might we have guilt? So we have guilt because if we've hurt another person, guilt wants us to repair so that our social bonds remain intact. Okay, so if I've said something nasty, or I've done something to somebody and it's hurt them, even if I didn't mean to, my guilt is designed to prompt me to repair that relationship. Maybe I go and apologize. Maybe I make sure I don't do that again, right? And then those social bonds are strengthened, and that's important because people need people to survive. All right. Now, guilt is a secondary emotion, and you may have heard me talk about this before as well. But what that means is that guilt is always a reaction to some other emotion that came first. Okay, but sometimes that happens so quickly that we don't even recognize it. But the second thing with guilt we'd want to do is we'd want to say, what's underneath the guilt? It's going to be hurt, fear, sadness, or pain. Yeah. So what came first? Maybe it's, oh, I noticed that my friend was really upset, right? Maybe that made me sad. Maybe that made me feel hurt, or maybe I felt afraid that they were going to not want to talk to me anymore, right? Maybe that was painful for me to see, whatever it is. So that emotion came first, and then the guilt came second. So if I've genuinely done something that I need to repair, let the guilt help you and repair it, okay? Go and apologize, fix it, whatever you need to do. However, there are some circumstances where we carry guilt and we haven't actually done anything wrong, right? We haven't actually done anything to hurt anybody. And so in those situations, it's even more important to say, oh, okay, so this guilt, this is not something I can repair, right? So what do I want to do? I want to identify what is the primary emotion that's underneath this guilt. Maybe it's hurt or something else yucky like that. And that's what actually needs my attention. Right? And when I give that my attention, when I acknowledge that and feel that and look at that, then the guilt will take care of itself. Okay? So I hope that's helpful. If you've got any questions about guilt or about any of this other stuff, drop me a line via my website or on my socials. All right, I'll see you next time. Bye.